is Jaimie. I'm here at Pulse in Marysville, Ohio. We decided to shut down all of our in-person classes today, so we will be bringing you some online classes for the next week or two or three until we need to stop. So hopefully we can get back in the studio soon. But right now we're going to practice some social distancing. Tonight I was on the schedule at 6 o'clock for Pilates, so I'll just be bringing you a Pilates class. We're going to be focusing on that core work, some of the glutes, legs, those little muscles around the hips that we don't always hit. Feel free to take what works for you, take a little break when you need to, and hop back in when you're ready. I'm going to offer some modifications throughout the class to make it a little harder, make it a little easier, so feel free to take what works for you. We're going to start by laying down, so go ahead and find yourself, if you've got a mat, use one, or a blanket, anything, and just find that comfortable position, taking it all the way down when you're ready, extending the legs, reaching the arms overhead, starting with just a little full body stretch here, bringing the right knee all the way into the chest, wrapping the arms around, hugging the knee and gently taking it over to the left side. So left hand's going to hang on to that right shin, pull it over to the left. Let your right arm drop out, look over the right shoulder. Gently roll back to the center, knee into the chest. Extend that right leg as you reach the arms overhead. Take that full body stretch, and then bring in the left. Both arms are gently just going to hug in the left knee. When you're ready, right hand's going to grab onto the shin, pull it over to the right side. Left arm slides out. Gaze over to the left side. Gently roll back to the center, knee into the chest. Extend the left leg. Place the hands down beside the hips. Head and neck are going to stay down on the floor, and one leg at a time, we're just going to march up the knees. Kind of warming up those hip flexors. Keeping that core nice and strong to protect our lower back. Alternating right and left. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Start to walk the feet in, pinning the feet down on the floor. Feet are going to stay hip width apart, but the distance to the glutes is up to you. So adjust those feet if you need to. Walk the knees out, or walk the feet out a little further if you're feeling poorly in your knees. Pressing through the heels, engaging the core again. Inhaling to slowly lift the hips up. Squeezing the glutes at the top, and exhaling to lower back down. Push through the heels. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Maybe taking those hips up just a little bit higher with each round. Remembering that we're still nice and tight right now. There's no need to force it. Take your time. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to lower all the way back down. Extend those legs out. Hands can stay down on the floor like they did before, or maybe they reach back, interlace behind the head. As you alternate those legs in, marching out the knees, just like before, option to add a crunch this time. Right shoulder is reaching up towards the right knee. Left shoulder reaches up towards the left knee. Abs pull down, belly button to the floor. Knowing that if you feel any tension in that neck, you can take the crunch away. Just march out the knees again. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands can stay behind the head this time as you walk those feet and plant the feet firmly on the floor about hip distance. Push through the heels, inhale, lift. Your option is to just up and hold with this bridge, or hands are going to stay behind the head and a light crunch into the center. Try to keep those hips up nice and high as you crunch. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to lower all the way down. Start to walk those feet out. As we start going a little bit higher, your option is the same. You can march out those knees alternating right and left. Or that extended leg, that bottom leg, can take a lift up and off the mat. Alternate those legs. Abs really want to pull in down the floor the whole time, because when that extended leg goes out, you want to put that little arch in your back. Keep it out in the lower back. Keep it in the core. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down for just a quick second. Then we're going to go in and do the same thing. Option this time is to add that upper body. So when the right knee comes into the chest, the left leg can extend out. It can hover, it can find the floor. Left shoulder is going to lift up and over towards the right knee. Alternate and switch. Almost there. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start to lower down. Plant those feet firmly on the floor. Hands can go back beside the hips. Let's get into those glutes again. Push through those heels. Inhale, lift. Take you all the way up. Big squeeze of the glutes to the top. Exhale, just a light drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, half drop. Inhale, lift. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to lower all the way down. Extend the legs, hands behind the head. Option 1, just march out the knees. Option 2, more of a bicycle crunch. Right knee lifts, left shoulder reaches for that right knee. Option 3 this time is going to be to straighten out the legs. So right leg can go all the way up, left shoulder reaches. Alternate, right shoulder, left knee. Last 8, almost. 6, 4, 2, and lower down. Extend those legs, reach those arms, light stretch in that core, take that full body stretch. When you're ready, walk those feet and hang on to the back of the thighs, start to bring it up, press those elbows down into the mat, and then roll it over to your right hip. So right hip all the way down on the floor. Right knee is going to be bent about 90 to give you a little extra balance. right elbow underneath the shoulder, or you can lower all the way down here. Just depends on how it feels on your shoulder. Extend the left leg out towards the floor. Point the toes nice and strong, and just a little lift to start. So that left foot's going to lift up about glute height, or maybe just a little bit more. Pointing those toes as strong as you can. Engaging all the muscles throughout the leg. Four, three, two, and one. Lift it up to glute height and little pulse. Just about an inch or two up and down. Starting at that glute height, barely going up and barely going back down. Again, toes are strong, the leg is strong. If your right shoulder is getting tired, you can lower down to the floor. Four, three, two, and one. Lower the left foot down. Reach the left arm all the way overhead. Side body here, and then crunch. Left elbow reaches for the left knee as you crunch. Staying all the way over on that right hip. If it's feeling a little too much, a little too tight on the right hip, you can tuck a blanket underneath. Double up your mat. Three more. Two. And one. Option is to keep going right here or take it up a notch a little bit. Extend that right leg as well. Take that side reach and then crunch. Both knees are going to reach in towards that left elbow. If you want to take it up one more level, then straighten out the legs. Straight legs are going to reach for that left arm. So you pick where you want to go. One leg, just the left. Two knees bent, or straight legs. Four, three, two, and one. Bring it to the center. Find yourself in a tabletop. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Grounding through all 10 fingers. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Extend the left leg behind you. Flex the left foot. Drive that heel up, left hip down, and little pulse. Again, we're starting just at that glute height, and it's going about an inch up, about an inch down. Four, three, two, and one. Point the toes, extend it all the way behind you. Core in nice and strong. Pull in the left knee, crunch and round. When you extend that left leg behind you, make sure that core stays in tight so you don't dump it all in your lower back. Four more. Three, two, and one. Extend it behind you again. Flex that left foot and drop the foot over to the right side as you look over the right shoulder. Little stretch here, and then bring the knee all the way to the outside of the left tricep for a tap. Reach to the right, look to the right, crunch to the left. You're almost getting a side crunch on both sides. Four more. Three, And start to lower the hips all the way down to the heels as you walk the arms out, sinking yourself into a wide-legged child's pose. Take a moment here, just stretch out, loosen up the hips. You can find a little bit of movement, taking it side to side. Inhale to lift it all the way up when you're ready. Take it back over to the hip and have a seat. Plant those feet, start to walk the hands back a little. Flip the fingers towards the front of the room. So you've got a couple options in both. You can stay right here. You don't have to go anywhere else. If you want to, you can alternate the legs, pick them up one at a time. Strong in that core. If you start to feel it in the lower back, then lift it up a little more. Maybe you need it a little more intense, and we're going to take the knees, lift them together. Light tap down on the floor. Hands are down there for balance, but there shouldn't be a whole lot of weight in them. In fact, if you want to, you can take those hands away. Flip the palms up towards the ceiling. Reach to the front. Four, three, two, and one. Scooch it up to the top of the room. Hang on to the back of the thighs. Find some length here, and then roll it down nice and slow. Extend the arms when you get there. Extend the legs. Take your full body stretch. Maybe shake out the legs. Walk the feet in when you're ready. Plant those heels. Flip the palms down towards the floor. Push through the heels as you inhale. Lift the hips all the way up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, half. No need to find any rest here. Follow your breath. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Four more. Three, two, and one. Exhale to lower all the way down. Extend those legs, hands behind the head. You've got your options here. You know where you want to go. Feet can go to the edge. Alternate, just the knees can lift. Add a little crunch, some extra core. Four more. Three, two, and one. If you're taking that crunch, add the twist. Right shoulder over to the left knee. Left shoulder over to the right. Option to up that intensity. Pick up the legs. Bicycle crunch. Getting rid of that space underneath the lower back by pushing the belly button down to the spine. One more time, option to pick up that intensity, straighten out the legs, point the toes. Almost there, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Lower the feet down, stretch at the core. When you're ready, take it over to the left hip. Left knee is going to take that 90-degree bend. Down on the floor, flex the left foot. Down on the left forearm, or you can lower all the way down, listen to your shoulder. Point the right toes, starting with just the left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes are going to stay nice and strong. Pick it up to glute height, little pulse. Don't forget to breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the right foot down. Reach that right arm overhead. Take that side body stretch, and then when you're ready, take a crunch. Right elbow is going to crunch in towards the right knee. Inhale to reach, side body stretch. Exhale to crunch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a quick second. Decide where you want to go. You can keep going with the crunch. You can take those double knees. Right elbow is still going to reach towards the knees. Or maybe you straighten out those legs. Straighten out that right arm. Reach and tap. You pick your level. 3, 2, and 1. Flip it around, find that tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Extend the right leg behind you. Flex your right foot. Push that right foot down. And take it to a pulse. Say hey to Brooklyn. Go potty. My kids are here. They needed to assist. Point the toes behind you. That full reach, abs in strong. Crunch to the center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch, little round. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Go back to that flex right foot. Drop the toes over to the left side as you look over the left shoulder. When you take your crunch, the right knee is going to reach all the way to the outside of the right tricep. Inhale, extend, drop to the left. Exhale, crunch to the right. Three, 2, and 1. Lower the right knee down underneath the right hip. Take a couple cat cows here. So into that tabletop. Inhale to lower the belly. Open the chest. Lift the chin. Exhale as you press all 10 fingers into the floor. Tucking the tailbone round into the spine. Inhaling to open back up. Exhale to round. One more breath through. Start to walk those hands back. Lower down to the hips. Kick those feet all the way around. Doesn't matter which way. Plant the feet at the top. Flip the fingers towards the front. Walk it back a little. Engage that core. Let's start with just the alternating knee lift. I know this is supposed to be social distancing, but I feel really weird right now. I'm just talking to this computer. Like I could be, talking to Wilson right now. If you want to take it up a notch, feet can keep alternating. You don't have to go in a rush, especially if you feel this at all in your lower back. Then stay right here or maybe take a little break and then come back when you're ready. If you want more, feet together. Tap those toes lightly on the floor. Core in to lift the feet back up. Four, three, two, and one. Plant those feet all the way down. Drop the knees out to the side. Hands can push behind the hips. Just scoot yourself a little closer. Inhale, find that length. Let the hands rest on the soles of the feet. And exhale to fold to the front. Arms can rest in between the legs. Elbows, triceps can find the thighs to open up the hips a little bit more. Inhale as you bring it back to the center. You can stay here in this seated position or you can find yourself in just a comfortable seat. Let the hands fall beside the hips. Flip the palms up towards the ceiling. Inhale to reach both arms overhead. Exhale as you start to look over the left shoulder. Right hand's going to reach and find the outside of the left thigh. Left hand reaches behind you to deepen that twist. Inhale, release the center, arms overhead. Exhale to the other side. Left hand finds the outside of the right thigh. Right hand reaches down to the floor behind you. Inhale, center. Flip those palms at the top and exhale all the way back out. Right hand's going to take a little reach to the outside of the right hip. You can stay on the palm or lower all the way down to the forearm. As you inhale, lift the left arm overhead. Exhale for that side body stretch. Inhale all the way back up. Plant the left hand, finding the left hand or left forearm. Inhale, reach with the right. And exhale to extend. Inhale, center. Exhale down. Flip those palms one more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale out. Thanks for joining in today. I know class was a little short. Hopefully we can keep bringing some classes. This was kind of our first run, definitely my first run. So we're new to this, we're figuring it out, and we hope to see you again soon.